Everyone's having a wonderful day. Today what I can stores, if you can tell by the side, a small little lot I bought off of eBay. It didn't really say how many cards. It looked like maybe about like 50, if even. That's why I'm very surprised it came in such a big box. The lot cost me a whopping $1.77. Shipping on it was like $4 and something. So I got it there for about $5.70, which is pretty small. I can't believe I won it for $1.77. It just looked like there was a lot of or a couple foil cards in there. So I saw an old foil land, and I thought I would just take a little gamble, and I won the little auction, and gonna go ahead and open it up with you all and see what we get. Interesting box, definitely says eBay on it, not a sticker. I guess maybe you can get boxes from eBay maybe for free as long as you use it with their shipping, kind of just like the US Postal Service gives those priority mailboxes out for free as long as you use it with their shipping. Anyways, let's just go ahead, chop this guy open and see what's in there. Very surprised it came in such a big box. I honestly thought it would come in a tiny little padded envelope, but nope, big old box, and looks like a lot of newspaper in there. So very curious. And then I guess it came in a commander box. Very interesting. The box was not mentioned in the auction, was not even shown in there. I'm not sure which commander version this is from. Definitely can hear the cards moving around. Guided by nature. Interesting. So yeah, it definitely looks like there was foil cards. So it looks like there's quite a few foil cards, or at least one or two, or maybe I think I did get lucky. It looks like they honestly are all foil cards. That's pretty cool, actually. So I got very lucky with this one. Not sure if there's anything worth a whole lot, but honestly, how cool is that? I paid $1.77 for this, and they're all foil cards. That's pretty awesome to me. The picture was really hard to tell that they were foil, so I wasn't betting on that, but I guess it was. First card I got is Relic of Abandon, 3 and 2 red. All creatures get +2, -2 until end of turn. That's pretty cool. You can use this as a little bit of removal, or also give them some strength if they're bigger creatures. So pretty much kill all the small creatures and give your bigger creatures some strength. Wow, I can't believe these are actually all foil. Got a foil Nantucket, Nantico Husk, 2 and a black. It's a zombie insect. Sacrifice a creature. It gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It's a 2/2. Interesting little like grasshopper guy kind of looking. The foiling is pretty sweet on this. This one kind of looks like a weird shrine. Looks like there's a dragon burning. There's like a battle going on in the front. Got the flames in the background. Looks like a crazy throne. Can't believe that these are all foil. How fun is that? Got myself a leaf gilder. Looks like someone's hanging out in the forest. He or she has the pike in their hand. You got the lovely trees in the foreground. In the background, you see the person right in the middle. Nice little open right there. It's a 2/1 creature. As tap to add 1 green to your mana pool. It's a 1/2. It's a 2/1 creature for 1 and a green. Got a foil from Kamigawa block. Got Phantom Wings, 1 and a blue. Got some crazy creature blasting at you with some ghost wings going on. Hard to tell with the foiling. Wow, I really can't believe these are all foil. Quite a nice amount. And these look definitely older right there. Definitely saw an older foil land in there with back in the day when the foils had that interesting like little star symbol where you can see the actual foiling. I'll show you when I pull that one out. This enchantment gives your creature flying. Sacrifice this. Return enchanted creature to your owner's hands. So give your creature flying, and you can also return it to your hands in a pinch. Cool. I got myself a foil land. I'm going to actually make piles of common, uncommon, and land just to see the spread. Then again, I just want to say never buy lots which you don't know what they are, expecting to make money, because that's silly. Just buy them for fun, and sometimes you will get lucky. Got myself a foil island from M13 Basic Land Island. Beautiful like waterfalls coming out of these rocks protruding from the water. Got these small ones in the foreground. Little separation there. Nice foiling right there. You can kind of see the rainbow in the sky. Got myself an Element Bond, 2 and a green. This is from Magic Origins. It's an enchantment. Looks like she's speaking to this rock creature. It's an elf, giving energy to her. Foiling, sometimes it's hard to tell the actual art when the card is foiled. You definitely get a lot of like the glare, but really fun anyway. A lot of people like these better than regular cards. Some people don't like foils. I think they're a lot of fun, especially the older ones. Whenever a creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. I remember cards similar to this I think, except if you have a card, a creature with power 4 or greater at the beginning of your turn, draw a card. I think that's what I'm thinking. This is an uncommon. A cool multicolored card. Definitely like the foiling on the gold border. It's Thunderclap Wyvern, 2, a white and a blue. Creature Drake with flash and flying. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+1. Awesome. It's a 2/3 creature. Got some red under the wings, really long tail going on there, or maybe it's like some sort of structure. I don't know if that's a tail kind of looping through the clouds. Got the clouds in the background, and spiky fangs coming right at you. Got myself a foil Caustic Tar from M15, 4 and 2 black, enchantment or enchant land. Enchant land has tap, target player loses 3 life. Sweet, so tap your land and they'll lose some life. Just like a barren wasteland, it's kind of like a swamp. Crazy. Uncommon, looks like I got a card that is like a promo. Not sure what that is. Font of Fertility. Got some deer drinking in the background. Nice little like stream. Got some rocks or a pond. Got some houses in the background. 1 green enchantment. 1 in green. Sacrifice this card. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it into the battlefield tapped and shuffle your library. Cool. Interesting. This card definitely feels thicker. I wonder where this came from. I'll set this to the side because that one is a promo. I got a Grave Birthing. Remember this from Zendikar or Battle of Zendikar. 2 and a black. Devoid has no color. You can tell by like the gray border. Target opponent exiles a card from his or her graveyard. Put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scrying creature token on the battlefield. It has sacrificed this creature. Add 1 to your mana pool. Draw a card. You can see they buried this poor knight, and now his armor is coming to life with an Eldrazi crab kind of coming out of it. Kind of reminds me of the movie The Thing, if you ever seen that. There's like weird appendages coming out in weird mutant forms. Looks like I got myself another promo. This one is uncommon. I guess this one is common. Uncommon. You can see the black symbol, the silver symbol. This one is Seeker of the Way. 1 and a white creature, human warrior with powers. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Seeker of the Ways gains lifelink until end of turn. So 2/2, and powers is pretty sweet, and it will gain lifelink once you cast more spells. And you just see this guy. These ones definitely feel thicker than these ones. They even have a different sound. Oh well, just the print run. And you got this kind of monk guy. Not sure what he's doing. Walking on water. It's very hard to tell some of these cards with the foiling with the art on them. Interesting. Got Deadbridge Shaman. Really cool art on this. She's got like a beetle on her head. It looks like this is from Magic Origins. 2 and a black. When this card dies, target opponent discards a card. It's a 3/1. Ending her life won't be the end of infestation. Crazy. So she's like made out of bugs, got a big centipede on her arm, interesting staff, and crazy spider thorax on her head. Creepy. Got a Sandstorm Charger. Big old beast. Yeah, it's a beast. Just charging right at these guys in the desert in the middle of a sandstorm. 4 and a white creature beast with Megamorph. You may cast this card face down as a 2/2 for 3. Turn it up anytime for its Megamorph cost for 4 and a white, and it becomes a 4/4 when you do that. It's a 3/4 right now. Cool. Looks like I got another promo. Got a Volrus Stance, 1 and a white. Choose 1. Target creature gains indestructibility until end of turn. End of turn. Destroy target creature, toughness 4 or greater. So you can get rid of a big card or give your creature indestructibility for a very cheap casting cost. Looks like it is very hard to tell the art on some of these foils. Looks like soldier is going to stab this dragon right in the heart and end it. Looks like they chose to destroy the bigger creature. I love the old foiling on like M13. Look at the border on that. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah, this is very thick feeling. Way thicker than any of these. I got myself a Bloodthorn Vampire. Lovely foiling on this. You can see like her face is really lighting up. It looks like she's licking herself or maybe biting herself. 1 and a black creature vampire. Sacrifice a creature. It gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It's a 1/1, and you can pump it up with other creatures' blood. What I need is your blood. What I don't need is your permission. She's gonna steal it. Looks like I got myself a foiled Rugged Highlands. Got the mountain in the background. Got some pine trees going on there. Very beautiful rainbow sky. Rugged Highland enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, gain a life, and adds red or green to your mana pool. Fun. Put that in the I'll put that in a non-basic land pile. So far a pretty fun little pack I got right here. Got quite a few left. Got a Fatal Fumes. Looks like these fumes are stinking up this toxic field, and this poor little goblin guy doesn't look like he's going to make it out. 3 and a black, target creature gets -4, -2 until end of turn. Very hard to tell the art on some of these foiling, but still, some people really like it. Oh, looks like a flip card right here. I think that is from Dragon Maze as well. I believe that's what this symbol is. So nice little spread of cards. This one I believe is from Shadows over Innistrad or Dark Ascension. I think Dark Ascension. It's a werewolf guy, 1 in a red. You got this guy just hanging out in a weird stance, like he jumped down from the tree. Superman landing. Got the village in the background. Some of the light in their houses. You can kind of see it when the foiling hits it right there. Fun. And he's hanging out behind a tree. Beginning of the upkeep, no spells were cast. Transform this guy. It's a 2/1 when you transform him. The cool thing about foil flip cards is both sides are foiled. It becomes a Hinterland Scourge. And now he's going in the city, scratching up everything. Big teeth everywhere. It's a red creature, and that's the, I guess, the sliver of a moon showing you that it is transformed. I always love werewolf cards. I do have a werewolf deck. Feel free to check out that video if you'd like. It's a 3/2 creature, and it must be blocked if able. So pretty sweet. Got to be blocked. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you cast 2 or more spells, you got to transform this guy back into him. So it kind of flips around. Fun. I'll put this in a pile for flip cards. I got a card called Telling Time. Wow, beautiful foiling on this. You got like a clock, gears in the background. This woman putting her hands together, emitting energy, blue energy from her. The foiling on this is just beautiful. Beautiful crown on her. 1 in a blue, instant. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of those in your hand. 1 on top of your library and 1 on the bottom of your library. That's pretty fun. I think this is from like a master set. I'm not sure which one. Fun card right here. Now this, I'm not sure what set this is from at all. This is a tribal instant. That's cool. It's a wizard instant. Put this in a wizard deck. That's pretty cool. Stream of Unconsciousness. 1 blue. You got this poor lady just passed out. Looks like, what is it? Is she like in the middle of a river? Very hard to tell the art on some of these foilings, but really cool. Definitely see the rainbow effect. She's just passed out. Her arms are in the water, it looks like. She's not doing too well. Target creature gets -4, -0 until end of turn. If you control a wizard, draw a card. So pretty cool. Remove a lot of the attack of a creature, and if you control a wizard, which you probably do because this is a tribal instant wizard, draw a card. So some card draw as well. Not sure what set this is. Or maybe this is from like a commander deck. This is another card with that same symbol in uncommon. This is called Nevermaker. Looks like an interesting dragon centipede. It's like an elemental, 3 and a blue, flying in the sky like a weird torch coming off of its nose, kind of like an anglerfish trying to get you to go up to the torch, and then boom, it's going to get you. Beautiful. Flying, it's a 2/3 creature. When it leaves play, put target non-land permanent on top of its owner's library. And it's got Evoke, 3 and a blue. You may play this spell for its Evoke cost. If you do, it's sacrificed when it comes into play. So if you want, you can either play it. You can play it for either just put a permanent on top of its owner's library or a creature card, whatever you'd like. It'd be cool if it had flash. That is an uncommon. Got myself a foil island from Kaladesh. Beautiful. Looks like sand going on. Weird little spiky, like colony, like a zeppelin flying in the sky. Got a crippling blight. I'm not sure what's crippling about this picture. It just looks like her hands are very arthritis and are actually there. I can see. It looks like her arm is starting to decay and she got it wrapped off, cutting off the circulation so the poison won't spread to her body, but her arms are withered away and she's not going to do well. 1 black, enchant creature. Enchant creature gets -1, -1, and can't block. So give it some negative, kill it, and make it not be able to block. Got myself an ice cage. Beautiful. Looks like this spider is in some sort of ice cage, just like an explosion of ice, just covered it completely. Got the trees in the background, the stream, and this poor spider trying to get a drink of water is frozen. Look at the rainbow and the foiling. 1 in a blue, enchant creature. Enchant creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. When enchanted creature becomes target of spell or ability, destroy ice cage. So it becomes target of spell or ability to destroy it, but it's pretty cheap to kind of freeze it. Fun. Got myself a Jangjet Sentry. Got this weird little blue guy with some interesting chains on his face. Crazy looking staff. Not sure if it would do much damage if it hits you, but it looks like electricity is coming off of it like a taser. Standing guard somewhere. 2 in a blue. Veldikin Soldier. It's a 2/3 creature. When it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy counters. And you have tap, pay 2. You may tap or untap target artifact or creature. So you can, I guess, pay 2, tap or untap artifact or creature. But you only get 2 energy. You have to have more energy to do it again. Oh, cool. I got a foil neutralize. Definitely destroy artifact or enchantment. Remember, this card definitely reprinted a lot. Looks like this weird artifact is fallen in the forest. Looks like a ball of gems. And there's roots coming out of it, turning it back to the ground. Got beautiful mushrooms up front. The tree is a nice little V right there, showing like the middle. And your eyes are drawn to the weird orange ball there that's just bursting open with some interesting nature. Fun card. Good card, too. Got a Craterize. Craterize. 3 and a red. Destroy target land. It's a sorcery. Wish it was instant speed. M13. You can see just like this land is just exploding. Volcano happened. Not sure if that's like an animal down there. It looks like a spiked back or whatever it is. The earth is just blowing up, destroying the land. Awesome. Got myself another card from Battle for Zendikar. Got a Kalistara Night Watch. 4 and a black. Got this crazy looking zombie creature. Nope, it's a vampire warrior ally. There's a couple of them hanging out on these flying like pedestals of land. There's interesting water coming off of it. I don't know how the water is getting there, but it is. It's a 4/5 creature. Whenever you gain life, gains flying until end of turn. So if you gain life in the lifelink deck, especially with vampires, give them some flying. Pretty fun. Got myself a Chemister's Trick. It is a blue and a red. Got this goblin kind of running away. And this blue guy's trying to stop him, or maybe he's getting stopped by this goblin. Whatever this is like electrocuting him. Interesting. It's an instant. Target creature you don't control gets a -2, -0 until end of turn, and attacks this turn if able. So make a creature attack. That's pretty fun. Overload. 3 blue and a red. You may cast a spell for its overload cost. If you do, change text by replacing all instances of target with each. So if you pay its overload, you can make each creature your opponent controls or you don't control attack this turn if able. That's pretty fun. Not sure what set this is. Is it Dragon Maids? Possibly. Got a Glorious Charge. You got these noble horsemen going in the background. Interesting creepy eyes hanging out above them. Look at the axe they're holding, or the battle axe. It looks like it's on fire. 1 and a white. Creatures you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. Instant. Give your creatures a lot of strength. Could use it to finish the game. Got to encrust. This poor guy is getting encrusted with like barnacles. It looks like he's hanging out by the water, dipped his hand in, and now the barnacles taking over him. 1 and 2 blue. Enchant artifact or creature. Interesting. You put an artifact. Enchanted permanent doesn't untap during its scroll's untap step, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Cool. Put in an artifact. Make it useless. That was M15. So interesting little collection right here. Still got a bit left. I got a Morbid Curiosity. 1 and 2 black. Additional to cast as an additional cost to cast Morbid Curiosity. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Draw cards equal to converted mana cost of sacrifice permanent. Bigger permanent you sacrifice, the more cards you can draw. So you destroy something to gain some information. Looks like this feverish guy is working on some weird automaton on the, like, kind of like reminds me of Frankenstein. He's going to lift him up and let him get shocked by electricity, bring him to life. You can see his legs, his arms, and he's like putting his heart in. Crazy. This is an uncommon from Kaladesh. Got an Inspired Charge, 2 and 2 white. Instant. Creatures you control get +2/+1 till end of turn. Beautiful artwork here. Looks like the Artificer guy from Kaladesh. I'm not sure who that is up front. Is it the Weatherlight Captain? Possibly, but I'm not sure. You got some Thopters flying in the air. Beautiful, intricate artwork in the background. Kaladesh really had beautiful art in it. Cool. Looks like, what is it, Dragon Maze or something? Or Fate Reforged? This is Fate Reforged. This is Return to Earth. Something with artifact, I bet. Or maybe flying. 3 and a green. Love when art is represented by the text or what the card does. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. They took down this big dragon. It's got vines all over it. You can see some elf creatures just taking it down. Still trying to breathe a little bit of blue fire out, but he's done. So the art really represents what it does. Took down a creature with flying. Got myself an Angel's Mercy. 2 and 2 white. Beautiful. This guy's hanging out on the tip of a hill. Got something red on his back. Got this angel with a big ball of energy it's carrying. Gonna throw it at it? I'm not sure. Or coming to save it. Gain 7 life for 4 mana. Cool. She rose above me, and in the moment, Valkyrie and Bloody died, and I was born. Interesting. Oh wow, look at this. This is a beautiful foil. Wow. What is this, from Morden Besieged? Or I believe this is Copper Carapace. 1 mana for enchanted creature, gets +2/+2 and can't block. And 3/2 equipped. It's an equipment. Wow, that's a really nice foiling on there. The foiling doesn't affect the art. You can totally see what it is still. Absolutely beautiful. Interesting, like vines or artifacts, or not sure what this is, if it's a man-made structure or not. And an interesting copper like exoskeleton. Jump in there and be safe. Cool, that's an older one. Got a friendly fire. This is from what is it? Fate Reforged. 3 and 2, 3 and a red. All these arrows, boom, right in the back of this guy. They shot him in the back. Not cool. Target creature's controller reveals a card at random for his or her hand. Friendly fire deals damage to the creature and the player equal to the real card's mana cost. Cool. And it's an uncommon. Got a Jeskai Wind Scout. Flying, and it has prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It's a 2/1. It's a bird scout. Flying in the sky. Not sure what this is, like a big crater. Cool. Got myself a troll hide. He's wearing troll hide. It looks like he's bursting out of it, kind of like the Hulk. Got a battle axe. Interesting, like twigs and stuff in the background. Not sure if he's trying to cut down brush. It's a 2 and a green enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +2/+2 and has 1 and a green. Regenerate this creature. The next time this creature would destroy this turn, it isn't. Instead, tap it, remove all damage from it, and remove it from combat. Boop. Got myself a card from, what is this, Dark Ascension? Not really sure. I don't remember the set symbol. Markov Warlord. 5 and a red. Face tracker's picking up on him. He's got a nice little sword. Looks like he's got some vampire teeth going on. Interesting spiky armor. Haste. It's a 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, up to 2 target creatures can't block this turn. So pretty much you can put them out, and more than likely you'll be able to get through and hit them for 4. Very thick feeling, this card. That is an uncommon. I got a Lagnong Band Trailblazer. 1 white creature centaur with heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets this card, put a 1/1 counter on it. It's a 0/4. When you keep casting spells that target it, just build it up. Interesting Pegasus woman in the background. Got her 4 horse legs. She's got a big stick in her hand. And a very dark picture. You can only see the shadow of her. Cool. Got Oppressive Rays. Looks like these poor bird creatures are just on the ground and the rays are hitting them. Looks like they don't have any energy or power left. They're just withering up. And they're burning and frying like a worm on a hot day on the sidewalk. A 1 white enchant creature. Enchant creature can't attack or block unless the controller plays 3. If activated abilities of enchanted creature cost 3 more to activate. So put a pretty big damper on them unless they pay 3 for it to attack and 3 for it to activate an ability. Fun. Really good for early. Looks like I got a card from Zendikar. Foil Teetering Peaks. You got these weird lands with rocks just teetering on the peaks. The picture goes very well with the name. Teetering Peaks enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and it adds red to your mana pool. This is from the original, what is this, Zendikar, or I forgot the other set. It's from the Zendikar block, the original one. Very cool. Put this in the non-basic land. I got a Druid's Familiar. Got this bear right here, 3 and a green. Very dark picture. This bear walking in the forest, kind of looking barren. I got some real small trees in the background. Not sure what he's doing. Probably looking for salmon. It's a 2/2, of course it is, because it's a bear. And it has Soulbound. You may pair this creature with another unpaired creature. When either enters the battlefield, they remain paired for as long as you control both of them. As long as it's paired with another creature, each of those creatures gets +2/+2. That's pretty cool. Get a couple of these bears out, give each other some strength. So if you pair 2 of these bears together, would they become 6/6s? I think so. Amazing. Fun. This is an uncommon from, not sure what set this is. Very cool. Almost looks like a fox head, the set symbol. Or a tuning fork. I got a Dismal Backwater from Fate Reforged. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, gain a life. Add blue or black to your mana pool. Very dark picture. You can see 2 little figures walking in the background. Looks like there's some water. Lots of like swamp looking stuff. Swamp and water. Boop. Cool. Got a Foil Fog from M13. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. They're in the middle of a battle, but fog hit them. He's trying to see past it, but kneeling down doesn't help. And this guy's just accepting it. Beautiful. Got the twigs in the background. Nice little grass. Them in the foreground. And you can see they're just in the midst of this fog storm. Beautiful. Looks like I got, what is this, Dark Steel? A land from Dark Steel, basic island. Beautiful art, crazy little architecture in the background, nice little waterfall going on, quite a few, and the foiling on the waterfall looks very nice. Got another card from, I think, Morden Besieged. This is Pyrus. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Looks like a crazy werewolf creature with really long arms, very lengthy, a lot of spiky land in the background, pretty creepy, almost looks like zombie-like. One and a black enchant creature. Enchanted creature has Infect. It deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters, and to players in the form of poison counters. Infect is fun. Cool. Be fun to make an Infect deck. Look at this poor guy. Looks pretty sickly. Just poked out and saw the old land that I saw in the picture when I bought this lot. Got a Matcha Rioters. Looks like a giant rider. Look at all the faces on this. Very beautiful artwork. Took a long time to draw faces. Human figure is very hard to do, especially for me. 2 and a green. Creature human warrior. Star. It has domain. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of basic land types among lands you control. Put in a deck with a lot of land colors. Get it pretty strong. So I guess it could only be a 4/4 because there are only 4 basic land types. Or maybe 5 because I guess colorless is considered a basic land type now. The wastes. Yeah, so I believe you can make it a 5/5. Cool, beautiful art. Look at that guy. He's a huge 6-pack. They all got crazy screams on their face, going insane. This was the land that I saw in the lot pictured, so I knew it was foil because the older foils had this like little star, shooting star symbol, so you knew it was foil. This is from, what is it? Onslaught, I believe. Island, Matt Thompson. Beautiful, just got a simple island in the background. Not sure what those red things are. Are they houses? Are they flamingos? I hope they're flamingos. You got a little boat sailing. Cool. Really old card. Really like that. And cool. An older foil. You can see the symbol down there as well. The shooting star. It's a Kuva. Yep. 3 and 2 green. You got this crazy Kuva. Is he fighting some sort of sliver in the background? He's holding up a big crab pincer, it looks like. And he's just going to mash him with his 6 arms. Beautiful trees. Can't be countered. It's a 4/4. And his green becomes the color of your choice until end of turn. So make him not affected by, I guess, protection. Awesome. Fun. Boo. Older card. Got an island from 9th edition. You can see the bend in this one. Just a blue island. Basic. Remember this art. You got this pikes in the foreground, another small little island, a bunch of rocks, and a giant rock in the background. Cool. Got myself a deadly recluse. Just a spider. Looks pretty deadly. Almost looks like a wolf spider. Doesn't really look... Well, I guess a recluse is one. It's 8 legs, nice little thorax, and it's big old fangs. 1 in a green, spider with reach and death touch. It's a 1/2, and if you got a big dragon on the other field swinging at you, hit it with your fangs and it will die. Got myself a Hamlet Captain, 1 and a green human warrior from, what is this, Innistrad, I think. 2/2 creature. Whenever Hamlet Captain attacks or blocks, other humans you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. He's the captain, and if you have other humans, they'll listen and become stronger. Hanging out in the middle of the forest. Kind of reminds me of Kamigawa. Almost looks like a samurai kind of outfit. Got the houses in the background, the forest. The leaves are pretty much all fallen. And his big sword, he's protecting the town. This is an uncommon. Got myself another uncommon. 2 and a green Monocythe Fiend. Crazy looking creature. Look at the art on this. His face is so bizarre. Very alien-like. Looks like it's got like spores or something emitting some sort of smoke off of his back. Very beautiful art. This is drawn by Kev Walker. It's a 2/2. Definitely heard of Kev Walker before. Monocythe Fiend gets +1/+1 for each poison counter your opponents have. Wow, put him in a poison deck and boom. Look, it's a symbol of poison counters. And if your opponent has 5 poison counters, this guy's a 7/7. How fun is that? Cool. That's an uncommon. Get an island. What is this? Time shifted or dimensions? Don't remember the symbol. Looks like an hourglass. Pouring sand of time. It's just a basic land island. Very dark picture. Interesting rocky shore. Got myself another flip card. Tormented Parith. 3 and a red. Looks like this townsfolk are going to throw rocks at this poor person. Human warrior werewolf. It's a 3/2. When he transforms, he becomes a rampaging werewolf. Look at the art on that. They're throwing rocks at him. Then all of a sudden he transforms because of the full moon. And boom, now he's about to be throwing rocks at them and eating them. It's a 6/4. Beast of a creature. Put it in the transform pile. Got myself a Rust Tick. How wild is that? This poor tick just like sucked the life out of this guy. It's on his head. Look at his abdomen. It's just huge, full of blood. 3 generic artifact creature insect. It's a 1/3. You may choose not to untap Rust Tick during your untap step. 1 tap, tap target artifact. It doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as Rust Tick remains tapped. Cool. So you can pretty much permanently keep an artifact tapped as long as Rust Tick is tapped. Rusted up, very red and orange picture. Foiling looks pretty cool. Awesome. Uncommon. Got myself a War Falcon. Creature bird. Beautiful art on this. It's got a little backpack on, riding on this woman's arm or man's arm. Just about to be let go. It looks like it has some sort of message with it, or just like a rope on its feet. Beautiful feathers on it. 1 white, flying. War Falcon can't attack unless you control a knight or soldier. It's a 2/1. And it can't attack unless you control a knight or soldier. It needs some direction. If it doesn't have someone to tell him where to attack, it's just going to fly around and have fun. Can you blame it? I got a rubbleback rhino. Hard to tell what's happening in this picture. It looks like it's knocking down a tree. It looks like it's got rocks on his back. You can definitely see with the foiling. Interesting red. Not sure what that is. And there's some chain right there. It looks like red ribbon. Maybe it's like busting down a wall. 4 and a green, hexproof. And it's a 3/4. Got a Witness the End, a devoid card, 3 and a black. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from his or her hand and loses 2 life. The giant Eldrazi coming on. To get this poor little person walking there, seeing this huge battle going down. Be pretty scary. Got a Yiva's Force Mage, 2 and a green. Elf Shaman, it's a 2/2. When Yiva's Forge Mage enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+2 on the turn. Cool. So you could either give this creature +2/+2 or any other creature, give it some strength. It's a shaman. It's got his staff, interesting necklaces reflecting some sort of light with the, and same with his rings, and same with his staff top. Foiling cards, pretty fun. Ooh, the foiling on that's cool. Look at the tree. Looks like this woman came out of the tree, or maybe she's going into the tree. Wake the Reflection. 1 white. It's got Populate. Put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of a creature token you control. How cool is that? You get a Populate. So if you got a token that's like a 10/10 Eldrazi giant, make another one of those tokens. How sweet is that? Making a token of herself in the tree. Got myself another uncommon. Got a Woodborn Behemoth, 3 and 2 green. Crazy tree looking creature, almost spider-like. Creature elemental just bursting out of the ground. Beautiful blue sky. And yeah, imagine seeing that. It's a 4/4. As long as you control 8 or more lands, it gets +4/+4 and has trample. So if you got 8 or more lands playing this late game, and it comes out for 5, sorry, for 5. So you just gotta wait 3 turns. It becomes an 8/8 with trample. Big card. Cool. Got myself a Back to Nature. How awesome is that? Foil from M11. Just the trees. It's the trees have some energy rippling over them. Looks like some red fire. I don't think they're burning because everything looks very green and lush. Beautiful art. Love the trees. The foreground, another tree. And the forest in the background, blue sky. 1 and a green. Destroy all enchantments. Clear the board of enchantments. Even your own, though. But cool. And the last card I got, Tricks of the Trade. 3 and a blue. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +2/+0 and is unblockable. Reminds me of the movie Mission Impossible, hanging down from the ceiling with a rope. She's about to grab the treasure and get out of there. Almost looks like a merfolk creature, hard to tell. Maybe she has dreadlocks and some blue sparks coming off of her. And this is from M13. Whoops. Anyways, really cool little lot I got. Got quite a few uncommons, no rares. Got 1 really old land. This is the reason I bought it, because I saw this and I was like, oh, it's a cool old land. I'm going to take a bid on it. This only cost me $1.77, and the shipping on it was like $4. So really not a whole lot of money, and very surprised that actually all the cards were foils. I only thought there was gonna be a handful of foils because in the picture it didn't really look like they were foils. I think that's why no one else bid on it, but turns out they were all foils. Very pleasantly surprised with that, and quite a little big pile as well, more than I thought. I thought it was gonna be about 50. Maybe it's about 100, or maybe it is about 50. It's hard to tell, but pretty big little stack, and 2 little flip cards, a couple promo cards. Not sure what these are from, but they got the little like shooting star symbol on them. And in all, awesome little lot. Had so much fun opening it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you all on the next one.